cream cake that I've never done before, a Neapolitan one. I'm not really sure what the official order of flavors is, but I ended up doing strawberry on the bottom, some chocolate in the middle to go with the cookie crumble and fudge, and then vanilla on top. When it came to decorating, she left it up to me, but she wanted her sister's zodiac sign, which is Aquarius, incorporated into it. So I based the whole cake in blue, added some stars on the side of the cake, and then drew on the Aquarius constellation on the top. Quinn, happy 10th birthday. I hope you had an amazing day. When it comes to the Super Bowl, I know I have two options. I can either go downstairs, watch the game with my family, and struggle to understand what is even happening because I don't get football. Or, and I know it's going to sound boring, I can go up to my room, do some homework, and possibly read a book. And this all leads to two questions I have for you guys. What do you think I'm going to do, and what are you guys doing? What better way to celebrate releasing a new song than getting an ice cream cake? The other day, Arkells and K-Flay released a new song called You Can Get It, so it only made sense for them to stop by Dairy Queen to grab a cake. When it came to decorating, I included a photo of them and also a drawing that a fan did, and I thought it turned out great. Hope you guys liked it. It was so great to meet you today. Words cannot explain how much I've wanted to do this cake since I started posting these videos. I've seen it all over Pinterest and all over TikTok, and I'm so happy that I finally got an order for one. It is the Pinterest frog cake, or at least that's what I think it's called. So my first step was basing the entire cake in a light green icing and then using blue, yellow, and red icing colors for the mushrooms on the side and then a darker green for the frogs on top. Then I wrote Happy Birthday Gemma in that same blue and added pink hearts all around the cake. I hope you had an amazing birthday, Gemma. Thank you so much for choosing this cake design. When I was younger, my mom gave me a hug one morning and felt that I had lumps all around my rib cage and underneath my armpits. Right away, she thought tumors, and then her mind went to cancer. I was a little kid. I honestly didn't understand what was going on. She drove us right to the hospital, and after a couple tests, they ruled out cancer, but they said that truthfully, they didn't know what was wrong with me. A little while after, an intern came to check on me and noticed I had cuts and scratches all over my legs and my arms. He asked if I had a cat, and I replied with yes. Then it was official. They diagnosed me with cat scratch fever, a bacterial disease from cat scratches, so bet you didn't know that existed. I would not call myself an impulsive person. I like to plan out my plans before I actually do them. But somehow I found myself just a couple hours ago grabbing the scissors and chopping off 5 inches of my hair. Now, this whole idea came about last night when I just wanted shorter hair for some reason, but I was going to wait a month until the salons opened up and then I would have it done professionally, but somehow that didn't happen. Okay, don't hate on this girl for assuming this, because if you're not Canadian, there's a good chance you probably don't know. So in Canada, there are 10 provinces, Ontario included, and 3 territories. They're pretty comparable to the states in the US regarding the fact that they all have smaller cities inside of them, such as Vancouver or Toronto. Has my phone ever fell onto a cake while I was decorating or making it? First of all, love these specific questions, so keep them going. And to answer the question, so I use a lot of different methods to film, whether it's another person, one of my hands, a harness, and I have a couple tripods as well. They're all pretty sturdy, so I've never had my phone fall directly on top of a cake whether I'm making or decorating it, but I have had it fall on the ground when I'm walking or just on the table right next to it. Do I do the voiceovers when I get home or right after filming? So I decorated this cake over a week ago, and now I'm doing the voiceover a couple minutes before I post, so it happens way after. And this is because I get so many orders per week that it's almost impossible to keep up with the pickup and posting date of the cake. So I film at the store, and usually a week later I will edit the footage and then add the voiceover, usually talking in my garage where I don't get interrupted.